Drive around the St. George Peninsula and you might spot Jackie Stratton's horse trailer turned mobile business.
Cedar Grove Sauna is a mobile sauna. I bring it up and down the coast of Maine and park it at a different place every weekend.
On this mild morning, Stratton shows up at the Craignair Inn in the village of Sprucehead.
A big part of having a sauna in beautiful places is to provide opportunities for people to connect with nature.
Stratton, who used to work for a land trust in Camden, built the sauna herself in 2020.
It immediately gained a lot of interest and attention. Welcome to Cedar Grove Sauna. Have any of y'all saunaed before? Sauna has so many benefits, including physical, emotional, social. It's a place that you can't bring your phone. It's a digital detox.
The temperature inside this wood-fired trailer is a toasty 170 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. If that's too hot to handle,
getting cold is part of the experience.
An ocean dip in autumn is no biggie for Mainers, says Stratton. Hey, they do this in winter.
You might only be in the ocean for 2 seconds, and some people don't even go in. But we are surrounded by water here, and for half the year, we don't interact with it. It's a way to really experience it in a safer way that you can run back to the sauna and be warm immediately.
So good! Amazing.
Meanwhile, guests at the Craignair Inn enjoy a leisurely breakfast on the deck. Lauren and Greg Suche purchased the inn in 2018.
We were looking for something that we could do together. We moved from the Boston area. Greg was doing property management. My background's in public health. Moving here to Maine was a big difference.
We lived in Boston for 10 years and never really knew our neighbors.
Now the Suches are village fixtures. After moving into the inn, they renovated it, hired an acclaimed chef, and started racking up awards for food and hospitality. They even opened up a gallery displaying the work of local artists.
We started out with about 7 employees that were seasonal, and now we're up to about 40 employees that are year-round.
When they have a break, the Suches, who are triathletes, take regular advantage of their backyard.
Yeah, it's just a pretty magical spot.
We venture just off the peninsula to Maylon Togo in Rockland. This dinner-only restaurant marches to the beat of its own drum.
When you think about blues, jazz, classic rock and roll, rap, reggae, salsa, they all have roots in Africa.
Jordan Benison grew up in Togo in West Africa. He teaches music at Colby College. A polyrhythmic drummer, Benison can drum in multiple rhythms and meters.
At the very young age, we start with musical toys and musical games. When you learn to play those games, you are already mastering complex rhythm.
But Benison has another passion, food. In between songs, he dashes to the kitchen. Turns out he's the owner of Maylon Togo, as well as its only chef.
If I have just one role to play in the restaurant business, I will find it very boring.
When Benison moved to Maine in 1999, he realized something.
I miss home cooking.
Cooking captivated him in childhood.
Some kids love candy. I was more gravitated towards spicy, flavorful, tasty food. My mom was very good at cooking.
Benison learned from his mom, later cooking for his family. At Colby, he threw dinner parties for students and faculty. They convinced him to open a restaurant. Now, Maylon Togo is so busy, sometimes his daughter Olivia lends a hand.
If I know how to cook, I have the obligation to demonstrate to people that exists good cooking in Africa also, just like the way it is in Italy or France. Bell peppers, garlic, ginger.
Benison says that West African cuisine is famous for transforming familiar ingredients with complex spices.
It's amazing. It's opened up my flavor palette immensely.
Cooking and performing actually go hand in hand, says Benison, because good food and good music bring people together.
We can learn something about one another through interaction. We have so much in common we enjoy, but then sometimes culturally or racially we are very divided. I find it to be very important for me to keep doing what I'm doing so I can keep advancing Black excellence in America.
Wow, and Chef Jordan certainly has his hands full at his restaurant. He's also a skilled bartender, and he's created many of the drinks on the menu.
And back to the Suches, we mentioned their triathletes. Well, they definitely take it to the extreme. Greg is on the U.S. national 24-hour running team, which is exactly what it sounds like. You run for 24 hours and see who's gone the farthest.
My knees hurt just
exactly.
say that. Okay.